Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode on the Stormyland Season 2 realm. Hope you guys are all doing great. I'm doing good. Today is episode 5 and in today's episode we were actually going to work on that little farm that we finished we were working on a few episodes ago. Finish up the nether brick shop. And yeah, I want to clarify that that's a nether brick shop, not a nether brick shop, not a stone brick shop. I think I might have called that a couple times last episode. But just gotta clarify it, it's a nether brick shop, not a stone brick shop. And yeah, so a little bit of off-camera work. Me and a couple realm members are actually working on this little hotel thing. It's just kind of like my little casual gaming thing. Whoops, I fell in a hole. My little casual gaming thing with friends who were just kind of building this. And I was just fixing up a couple little houses, like the Dagonator's house was a little bit in rough shape, so I kind of fixed that up for him. And yeah, but in this episode, we're gonna work on that shop over there, and we're going to work on that a little bit, and then we're actually gonna see if we can get a villager breeder set up for Season 2, because we don't have one yet, so let's get into it. Okay, so I just got back from the nether, and I was actually collecting some lava and nether brick and netherrack and stuff, because like I want to kind of spruce this shop up a little bit, because let's just admit it, I think that the plain nether brick floor is kind of ugly, and I think we need to like make it cool, because like, you know, like a really good shop, and if we start to like decorate it like a little bit, like let's say like have like a netherrack floor, so if you do something like this, you know, right, and maybe like in the corners, let's see here. So if you like dig this out a little bit, kinda, and put, because obviously it's gonna be all nether rack, we'll put a little bit of nether brick kind of like structures in it, just so it looks a little bit cool. But if we, let's just say this is our nether rack floor. So do something like this, and then kind of like in the corners, and kind of, maybe we could put in a little bit of lava, you know. Fire spread is off on the Stormyland realm, so we don't have to worry about, like, you know, our stuff burning down or anything. But if we put a little bit of lava in here, I mean, we don't want to have it so it's like the lava's like in the way and like people are gonna walk into it. Like this here actually might be a little bit too close to this chest. But if we just kind of have it off to the side just to make it look a little bit more nethery in here, because it's a nether brick store. And yeah, it could look kind of cool. If you do something like that, corners kind of thing, maybe we put a bigger one right here, have a little bit of nether rack on the floor, and then with the nether brick, we can kind of have like a couple little things kind of popping up or something like that, or maybe in the corners a little bit. It's kind of like this. I don't know, something like that, you know. So let's just kind of make this floor here all nether brick, and then like obviously on the sides of this we can have a little bit of nether brick on the floor. How does this look? Yeah, it looks pretty good. I want to get rid of this piece here though. Here we go. Because this here though, actually I want it to look more like a structure. Because right here it just kind of looks like a hill kind of thing. There we go. I mean, that looks a little bit better. If you did this so it actually kind of looks like a nether fortress. Yeah, it's not that bad. It looks pretty good. And we'll just kind of cover all this up in netherrack. I'll have to get more lava, but this will do that. I mean, this could look really good in here. Okay. See how this looks. We can always, I mean, we can kind of spruce out the outside, but I don't really want to do the outside too much though, just kind of stick with our little block palette, but the inside obviously we can do whatever we want with it. Okay. So that's the whole floor done. If we kind of have like another little nether fortress type thing kind of popping out from this window here. We do something like this. Looks pretty good. Yeah, it looks pretty good like that. And we can have maybe a little bit more lava over here. Oh dear. Yeah, that's the only problem with the lava, but yeah, I think this would look pretty good. So, yeah, I'm gonna collect a little bit more lava, and I'm also gonna collect some more nether brick and all that, and be right back. And I think that will just about do it for the lava. So, also when I was in the nether, I collected quite a bit of nether brick. We're just gonna kind of stick it in the chests right here. I have to let everybody know it's in the bottom chest. And I was thinking, like, what should I sell this for? I was thinking 2 diamonds a stack. I mean, this stuff is pretty easy to get. So if we want to, if you have to restock, we will. I could always actually just collect netherrack and stick it in my super smelter to get more. So I don't know how much I should sell this for. Probably 2 diamonds a stack. Where's the nearest tree? I didn't even bring any wood. I'm just gonna punch a tree. I need wood to make a sign. Wow. You're really gonna do that to me, tree, huh? There we go. Okay. We also might want to have a crafting table in here so people can use it. And I'm also going to use it to craft the signs. Signs. Okay. There we go. I was thinking right here, nether. Oops. Nether. If I could type nether brick, I would say 2 diamonds stack. There we go. And then we'll right here we'll just have payment. If they put it in here, it's not the end of the world. I just have a separate chest for payment, just to kind of fill up space. But I think the shop's actually done, other than me restocking it. So we're gonna move on to something else, and we'll kind of leave this be for now. So see you later. Okay, guys, so we are at a local village. It's kind of far away from spawn. I mean, you could see my cords, but right now we're going to be building this little villager breeder. This is the design that I used on Season 1 and a couple of worlds before Season 1. So how I usually do this is that I have like water sources. Oh, I forgot to put water in my buckets. Okay, that's not a big deal. Like this. Alright, grab some right here. There we go. And then I put like a nether portal because Bedrock Edition is totally different, handles villagers totally different than on the Java Edition. Because on the Bedrock Edition, like, it's like a certain area. If there's like a certain area around your village or your breeder, and if there's too many villagers around, they won't breed because the cap is filled. So what you want to do is actually make sure that there's no like structures. Like these houses here, I'll have to take all the doors out of them because that will actually interfere with the breeder, kind of. I don't know if like, because I know the Java Edition houses are different too. Like they have like the doors and the house, and that actually counts as a village. But if there's no villagers in there, I think it would be fine, but if it doesn't work, then I'll probably just take the doors out of the houses and see if it works. So what I usually do is I build my little nether portal right here. Actually, you kind of want to build it 1 block lower. Use my quicker pickaxe. Here we go. Build your portal like this. It's just like a normal nether portal. There we go. Then you want to light your portal, but I don't have a flint and steel. I forgot that, too. Thought I had everything. I should be able to get a flint really easy. I'll do that later. And as you can see, we got this little... So we got this little trench right here. What you want to do is... What I do is I'm going to put the water right here. And then right where the water ends, that's where you want to, like, mine that. But I'm not going to do that now because I want to dig this. And then I'll mine that out later. See, what you want to do is just do this. And then you want to break those blocks. There we go. And then anything will get pushed into this portal. Okay. So once you have that done, you might want to link up your nether portals. Hopefully there's just a flint. I get a flint really easy because I don't have a flint, which is really stupid. I forgot a flint and steel. Is there any? No, there's not even a chest in there. Here, I'm gonna find a flint and steel. I'll be right back. Okay, so I got a flint and steel, and then what you want to do next is you want to light up your portal. But I think this part after this is probably the hardest part of building this. This is when you have to like link up your portals correctly. Because you don't want your villagers coming out the same portal that you come out at. So what we want to do is we want to destroy this portal and actually put it further away from here. And preferably in a line, just because my OCD is kind of weird. You know, I want my portals to be like next to each other in the nether. So let's just break this portal. Don't want to leave the remnants of a portal behind, though. Found out easiest way to farm obsidian early game is just to go build a portal somewhere. And build a portal on the other end there. Break your portal, walk back. Just kind of do that. I kind of found that out. So what we want to do is we're probably going to build our portal. So we got this portal's right here. We want to go back probably about at least 50 blocks or so. I go at exactly 64. Just so that I can just build like 8 blocks away from that in the nether. So what are we at? We are at 3820. What's 30? What's 20? 64, 74, 84. We're going to go to 85. 85. There we go. So right here. Okay. Let's build a normal portal here. Okay. Here we go. So we got 2 portals, but now we gotta link them up in the nether correctly. So what you want to do now is you actually want to take your cords from your overworld. So this is our first cord right here. You just want to take that one, and you want to divide this one here. You want to get out your calculator. So I'm getting out my calculator right now. So 38. 85 divided by 8 divided by 8, that's where you want to go in the nether. I mean, this, the Z coordinate doesn't really matter because we're not going on that axis. But we'll just, so I'm just going to hop through this portal right here. So what did I got? I got 485.6. I'm going to round up, so 486. So where am I? 489. 486 is this way. Okay. 486. So right here. Don't have very many building blocks, do I? Okay. I keep shoving my obsidian way back in my inventory. Wow. Fail. That's not how you build a nether portal. Okay. Wow. I am like my block placing right now? It sucks. Wow. There we go. I don't want to build something like that. We could probably fix this, but we actually want to fix that because otherwise we're going to fall in lava and that's going to suck. So if these portals actually link up, are we 8 blocks? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I mean, that should be fine like that. This is the one that we're going to be going in. This is the one where the villagers are going to be getting dumped out of. So if we go through this portal right here, we should link up to the one in the villager breeder. Yep. And then if we go back through, we should end up in the first one. Yep. And if we go through this one right here, let's kind of block this up quick. Yep, perfect. If we head back through, we should see that we are in the right portal. Perfect. So this here is actually going to be where our villagers are going to be stored. Because we're going to be building our big trading hall in here, you know, right? Just knocked him right in the portal. Just kind of dig this out a little bit. Because right now we're just going to be storing the villagers. We're not going to be doing much with them just so they have a place to go. So what you want to do is bring that down. So I'm going to bring that down a little bit. I wish I had room for nether rack in my inventory. Quartz. Okay. Perfect. Now we're just going to do that just so the villagers can't escape, and we're going to put our trap doors right here because the villagers think that this is a full block and they'll just walk right off. Make sure that we block off this side so they can't walk through the other side. And there we go. So I'm thinking that was probably one of the hardest parts of building this villager breeder. Oh, there's a zombie pigman here now. Okay. I think I just killed a cat. Oh no. Okay. So now that this part is done, what we want to do is we're gonna dig down 3 by 1 hole about seven blocks deep. So what are we? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, just like that. And we're going to dig down this way about 2 blocks. Just like this. Then we want to get out 6 doors. We want to place them in here like this. So this here acts like our village. So we'll just tower back up with sand. And now we want to put a villager down there. So transporting the villagers is kind of hard. But if you got rails, it shouldn't be that hard. So find one of these. I know I trapped some villagers in some of these houses. Oh, they're way over there. I gotta build the rail going way over there. Okay, so you just wanna... Okay, so now I'm just transporting this villager down this little rail right here. Transporting villagers can be hard, but if you got rails, it's actually not that bad. Gotta get them to fit down there. There we go. Jump down there, knock him out of the minecart. He's a brown coat, so it's... I mean, what we need for the top villagers are brown coats, but I know I got another brown coat up there, so I think I'm good. I want to pick up the minecart. There we go. He needs to move so I can break the move. Oh my goodness, these villagers are like so stubborn. Like, dude, I just want to break this block. Oh my goodness, why are you standing here? There we go. Okay. Phantom. Actually, let's dig up this way. I know, this is kind of a long, boring project, so I'm gonna... Oh my goodness. So I'm just gonna kind of work on this a little bit off camera, and I'll be back as soon as like I get like to something interesting. So okay, so you kind of see what I'm doing now. So I got all walls around this, and then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put trapdoors and close them, or open them, I should say, kind of around the outsides like this. Almost out of trapdoors. But as you can see, I'm like 4 short. But as you can see, then the villagers will think that this is a full block and they'll just fall down there. Then what I'm going to then do is I need another trapdoor to, because I'm going to put a water source in there for our crops. And then just a little note, when you're using these villager breeders, make sure you use either carrots or potatoes. Don't use wheat, because if you want to use your villagers at one point to make a crop farm or a automatic like carrot and potato farm, because then your baby villagers actually get wheat thrown in their inventory. They craft bread, and then your crop farms turn into bread farms. So, and you don't want that. So what we want to do is you want to use carrots, but I'm just collecting some right now, and my inventory is just full of just nonsense. I'm just gonna collect some carrots for that. There we go. So you can kind of see what I'm doing. So I'm just going to keep working on this, and I'll be back in a bit. Okay, so I got all of the crops in here. I got a little trapdoor with our water source in there. They're all carrots. Got all the trapdoors on the side. And now all that's left is to transport 2 other villagers into here. So what we need is a brown coat, and then any other type of villager will work. Because a brown coat can pick up and share the crops, and then they'll breed, and we'll get babies, and we can use that for our villager trading hall and stuff. So I think we got our last, our last 2 villagers are in one of these houses up here. I think there's 2 in this one here, or is there just, I know there's a brown coat in there. I might need to get another one somewhere. So it's just, okay. Got nowhere to go but in the cart. Whoops. There we go. Can I push him? And he's a brown coat, so he'll work. Then we just need any other type kind of villager. Wow. But one thing, though, that with villagers on minecarts is that they're stubborn. Like, you almost have to, like, craft another minecart. And then you have to, like, push them, and sometimes they even push you back. And I don't know why he's glitching like that, but it's kind of weird. I'm just because there's like one thing that I kind of been worrying about. Cause you know what? 1.1.14, which is the Java Edition update, which is coming out with new villagers and stuff. Because I know that I think villager. Oh my goodness, he just pushed me right back. And he's just going right back. Wow. Okay, I'm gonna do this off camera because this is like very tedious pushing these villagers along. So I'll be right back. Well, I think we might have a little bit of a situation here. There was only 2 villagers in this entire village, and I need 3 for the breeder to work. So what I might have to do, and this is going to be for next episode, we're going to have to like transport a villager from another village through the nether, and we're just going to have to do that because there are no other villagers in this village. I don't know why. I don't know what happens to villagers, but like there's like tons of villagers and you first load up the village, and then when you walk away and then you come back, there's just none. I don't get it. So I think we're going to leave this project for today, and we're going to go work on something else because, I mean, this building those little villager breeders is kind of hard. But so we'll kind of finish that next episode, and we're going to work on the farm at spawn instead. Okay, so we are actually at this farm that we started first episode. we are going to like put up some fences here, and we're actually gonna. I'm thinking that for this, we're actually gonna have like this is gonna be like an animal pens, you know. We do something like this, and we'll have like a little gate, like right here. How do I make a fence gate? I don't even think I have enough reason. Let's just chop down this tree. I'm not sure who planted these here, but I mean I could replant the trees. It's not a big deal. Okay. Sticks. Perfect. We'll just kind of do that, and we'll do the same thing on this side. There we go. So we'll just kind of do this. You know, we'll probably have like sheep in here and cows in here, you know. I don't know if there's a sheep right there. We could probably get him in here. But do I even have any wheat? I might just pull some from this farm over here real quick. This was originally gonna be my animal pen, but I think I'm gonna tear it down. It's quite ugly. Okay, make sure you replant. Just common courtesy to replant. Oh my goodness, stupid spider. Make sure you replant your crops. Yeah, that's just a little bit of a tip there. If you're playing on a multiplayer server like this, make sure you replant the crops. It's kind of rude just to like harvest everything and not replant it. Okay, wheat. Here we go. Come here, Mr. Sheep. Put these guys in the back pen over here. Okay, right here. Perfect. Is there any other sheep around here? There's a cow. Let's just lure. Let's lure both these cows in here. You only need 2. Here, Mr. Cow. Here we go. Hopefully that creeper doesn't get any funny ideas. Okay. And we'll put these guys in here. You guys can't both come in at the same time. Oh my goodness. There we go. There we go. We got them both in there. Let's breed these guys. There we go. And we'll have better source of food here. So yeah, but I think that's gonna wrap up this episode today. If you guys liked it, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe. And then another thing is, you all know the drill. If you're not a member of Stormyland Survival and you want to become one, join that Stormyland 101 Anarchy server, and you can just play on it for a little bit, build a base, you know. So, and yeah. And another thing, sorry about the lack of videos this week. I had a little bit of a rough week at school due to like homework and tests and stuff. So, yeah, but if you guys liked the video, make sure to hit the like button, subscribe. This is MC Storm. Peace out.